There's something no one tells you when you bring home a Belgian Malinois. You hear that they're intelligent, driven, loyal. You're warned about the energy, the exercise needs, the training pressure. But no one warns you about this. Malinois obedience isn't what it looks like on Instagram. Because obedience with this breed isn't just about drills, or tools, or fancy off-leash routines. It's not about having a perfectly trained dog, it's about having a deeply aligned one. And until you understand what Malinois obedience really means, you'll be chasing control and missing the connection. Bullseye emoji. Subscribe to the Pet Perspective if you're tired of the polished dog training highlight reels and want the raw, unfiltered reality of what it's like to earn, not command, this dog's respect. Let me start with the biggest lie. If your Malinois knows the commands, he's trained. Nope. Not even close. I learned that the hard way. My dog knew all the commands. Sit, down, heel, place, recall, stay. He passed every test. But when pressure hit, when another dog lunged, when a loud truck passed, when something unexpected happened, he didn't obey. Not because he didn't understand, but because our bond was built on drills, not depth. Still watching? Drop a comment. They never said that part. Because this is where so many of us get lost. Here's the truth no one tells you. Malinois obedience only works if the relationship is stronger than the distraction. And that relationship isn't built during your reps, it's built in the space between them. It's built when you're not training. When you're walking in silence. When your energy stays calm even when your dog is spinning. When you don't react with pressure, but hold steady in stillness. That's when your dog learns who you really are. And that's what they choose to follow, or not. Push pin emoji. Hit like if you've been doing everything right and still feel like something's missing. Here's what I discovered. There are two kinds of obedience in Malinois. One is performance obedience. It looks good, wins attention, earns praise. The other is emotional obedience, the kind that holds under pressure, that responds without command, that stays even when you walk away. Most owners build the first. Very few ever earn the second. And the ones who do? They all have one thing in common. They stopped trying to win the dog's body, and started leading the dog's mind. That's what no one teaches. They tell you to be consistent. To mark and reward. To correct and reinforce. And yes, those things matter. But they're only tools. They're not the foundation. The foundation is this: who are you when your dog doesn't listen? Because that's what your dog is listening to. Not your words. Not your leash. Your energy. Your tone. Your rhythm. Your breath. And if that's inconsistent, your obedience will be too. Bullseye emoji. Subscribe now if you're ready to train a dog that follows you because they believe in you, not because they fear the consequence. The truth is, I had to unlearn a lot before my dog truly listened. I had to stop commanding from frustration. I had to stop reinforcing chaos with overexcitement. I had to stop micromanaging every moment and start building routines that allowed calm to exist without being forced. I had to stop expecting instant results, and start honoring the relationship over the outcome. And once I did that, my dog changed. He stopped reacting. He started checking in. He sat before I asked. He followed without a cue. Because finally, he trusted the space between us more than the noise around him. Bullseye emoji. Drop a comment. Obedience is a mirror. Because that's what I see now. Every time my dog disobeys, it's not a flaw. It's a reflection of something in me I haven't stabilized yet. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Malinois obedience isn't just about control. It's not a checklist. It's not a viral clip. It's a conversation. And it starts with the parts of yourself you can't fake. Patience. Clarity. Calm. Leadership. Regulation. When you have those, the obedience follows. Effortlessly. But if you skip them, you'll always be chasing drills that never hold under pressure. Bullseye emoji. Subscribe to the Pet Perspective for honest guidance, real experiences, and the kind of dog training truth that could save your relationship with your Malinois before it breaks. Because the truth about Malinois obedience? It's not about getting the dog to follow you. It's about becoming someone worth following. And no one tells you that, until it's too late.